Welcome back to Live in Tallahassee. Time now for arts and culture, and we have a lot of it in our community. Recently, we had the pleasure of meeting a fantastic artist in town. His name is Dean Gioia, and we saw some of his work, which is absolutely amazing, and we had to share some of it with you because it is so great. The canopy roads, the beautiful scenes in Tallahassee and North Florida, we saw it all, and we saw how he did it, and we want to share it with you. Here is the story of Dean Gioia.
Well, I was born in a small mill town in southwestern Pennsylvania, not too far from Pittsburgh. My parents, in their wisdom, moved us to Lakeland, Florida when I was 7 years old, so I essentially grew up in Lakeland, Florida. And as it turned out, Lakeland, Florida had a remarkable art system there. They had great teachers and they emphasized it as an elective, and I took it in 7th grade. And immediately I was really good at it. My paintings are narrative in nature. They suggest a story more than tell a story. They're like everything happening at once, and yet they're very still and very quiet in the way they appear. Because to me, what's always really important is what's underneath the image. It's what is in me and how it relates to something deeper, which let's call it the spirit. What I think is great about Florida is it's so subtle. It has this sort of quiet majesty, and that's the essence of that I'm always trying to get. You know, like a canopy road that disappears around the corner, or a canopy over a creek. This is from a little floodplain in Gioia Park. It's down near the Apalachicola River. And I discovered this little pool decades ago, and I've been painting it from a variety of angles, times a year, times a day for, gosh, decades now. In this one, I actually call this painting Blossom Creek because I put a lot of dogwood blossoms in it. Well, it's always fun, you know, it's a big thing we have once a year. It's usually the first Sunday of December. People get to come in, see my home, see my showrooms, and then I bring them down to the studio, which on holiday shows I call it the bargain basement. And I'll really reduce prices on a lot of things that are in the bargain basement if they've been around a while and they haven't moved. And it's fun, you know, it gives people a chance to think they're really getting a deal, because they really are. And it's a fun event. I would like to be remembered as someone who was serious about the work. That the work was important to me, and I wanted to make it important to other people, and that I could have people feel some of the things I felt, which I know they already have those feelings, but my paintings were a way to give them permission to go there. That's what I would like to be remembered for.
All right, so there it is on your screen, folks, the invitation to the open house of Dean Gioia, and we thank Dean for letting us come into his studio and see how that is all done. What an incredible talent, and we had a great time there.
Live in Tallahassee, Thursday nights, 10:30 p.m. on Fox 49.